I'm going to read you a story today. I'm going to read you a series of 3 that are from this same author. This is a book called Skippyjon Jones, written by Judy Schachner, read by your teacher, Mrs. Dinter. And these are some books that I learned about when my kids were young, and I absolutely love them. They're silly, and I like to use the voice of Skippy Frappito, who is this little guy right here. So it's really, really fun. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I'm going to push that back so you can see the whole thing. Okay? Skippyjon Jones by Judy Schachner. I'm going to scooch this over just a little so you can see the whole book. Here's Skippy right here in the bird bath. Every morning, Skippyjon Jones woke up with the birds. And this did not please his mother at all. "Get yourself down here right now, Mr. Kitten Britches," ordered Mama Junebug Jones. "No self-respecting cat ever slept with a flock of birds," she scolded, "or ate worms, or flew, or did his laundry in Mrs. Doodinghingy's bird bath." Oh, he's so cute. Look at little Skippy. The lecture went on and on as usual. "You've got to do some serious thinking before you leave this room, Mr. Fuzzy Pants," said his mother, "about just what it means to be a cat. Not a bird, not a mouse, or a grouse, not a moose or a goose, not a rat or a bat. You need to think about just what it means to be a Siamese cat." You've got to think about it. "And stay out of your closet," she added, closing the bedroom door. I'm going to show you really, really, really up close. Look at what's in that closet. Interesting. How does Skippy's face look? Do you think he's happy about what Mom said? Mama Junebug Jones? But once he was alone, Skippyjon Jones began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, and I bounce on my bed, and once or 6 times I land on my head." On his way down to earth from a gigantic big bounce, Skippyjon Jones shot past his bedroom mirror. "Holy guacamole!" exclaimed Skippyjon Jones. "What was that?" Oh, I don't know if you can hear it, but it just started really raining at my house. Can you hear the rain? Oh, I love that sound. So up he went again, and again it appeared. Look what he sees in the mirror. What does that look like? Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head. My head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Back on land, Skippyjon Jones climbed into his toy box and rifled through some of his old junk. After he put on his mask and sword and climbed onto his mouse, Skippyjon Jones began to sing in a muy soft voice. Okay, there's a clapping part, but I have one hand, so I'm going to do it like this, okay? "My name is Scapito Frisquito. I fear not a single bandito. My manners are mellow, I'm sweet like the jello. I get the job done, yes indeed-o." Oh, I love his mask. Back in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jillybee Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch. "Can Skippyjon come out of his room now?" asked Jujubee. "No," answered Mama Junebug Jones. "Mr. Flutternuther is still thinking." In fact, Skippyjon wasn't thinking about being a Siamese cat at all. There he is. Oh, that's Skippyjon. He's got some mischief in him, doesn't he? With a walk into his closet, his thoughts took him down a lonesome desert road far, far away in old Mexico. Not long into his journey, a mysterioso band of Chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. "Ay caramba! Who goes there?" asked Skippyjon Jones. We go by the name of Los Chimichangos, growled Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. Who are you? I am El Skippito, the great sword fighter, said Skippyjon Jones. Then the smallest of the small ones spoke up. See if you can find the smallest of the small ones. He's in there. See if you find him. Why the mosquito, dude? Asked Paquito Tito. I go incognito, said Skippito. Do you like rice and beans? Asked Pontolito. See, I love mice and beans, said Skippito. He might be the dog of our dreams, whispered Rosalita. Or maybe it was more like this. He might be the dog of our dreams, whispered Rosalita. Perhaps, said Tia Mia, if he knows the secret password. Ooh, does he know the secret password? I wonder. Leaning toward Don Diego, El Skippito half sneezed, half spoke the secret password into the Chihuahua's very, very large ear. Ooh, that is large. Chupichu! Bless you, said Don Diego. Gracias, said Skippito. Then, it is true, cried Don Diego. Oh, here comes another song. You ready? Yippee, yippee, yippito! It's the end of Alfredo Bezito! Skippito is here! We have nothing to fear! Adios to the bad Bumblebito! Then all of the chimichangos went crazy loco! And the rain's going crazy loco at my house. Hey Carson, do you hear the rain? Okay, sorry. Had to yell at my son. We love rain. We love it. We have storm parties and love it when it thunders and lightnings at our house, so it's fun. Okay. First, they had a fiesta. Then, they had a siesta. A party and a feast, right? But after waking up, the chimichangos got down to serious business. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great Bumblebito for Skippito to see. Isn't that a great storm?
Yeah. That goes Johnson.
I'm going to pause this and I'll come back when it stops raining, friends. Okay, here we are. Hopefully I'll be able to join that last part with this part. But after waking up, the chimichangos got down to a serious business. You'll notice there's lots of references to be instead of biz. Look at, they drew it. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great Bumblebito for Skippito to see. A hush grew over the chimichangos, so great that one could hear a whisper drop. Alfredo Bazito, whispered the crowd. El blimpo Bumblebito bandito. Sí, said Paquito Tito. The bandito steal our frijoles. Not your beans, cried Skippito, outraged. Sí, Paquito continued. Red beans, black beans, Boston baked in blue, cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pinto, and jelly too. And now he comes for us, Paquito added. ¿Por qué? Asked Skippito. Because we are full of the beans too. Then Don Diego stood tall. In his most somber voice declared, Yo quiero frijoles. Huh? Asked Skippito. The dude just wants his bean back, says Paquito Tito. And you are the dog for the job. Me? Asked Skippito. Then all the chimichangos turned toward Skippito, the great sword fighter. But poor Skippito had no time for a plan because in the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow darkened the landscape. The chimichangos scattered in all directions. Vamos, Skippito, or it is you the bandito will eato, they cried. Skippito stood his ground, but his legs shimmied and shook like the jello, and his teeth chattered like the castanets. Then in a muy soft voice he said, My name is Skippito Fresquito. I fear not a single bandito. But Alfredo Bezito flew straight for Skippito until the bean-eating bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. Did you see that Izzy nose come through? Holy frijoles, cried Skippito as he thrust his sword in the air. Ooh, what do you think's going to happen next? Pop! Went the bandito, landing on Skippyto's sword, and quicker than one could say chihuahuas, cheese, and crackers, every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfredo Bezito's the Bumblebito Bendito. Oh my goodness, look. Get a nice up close. Ooh, it's backwards, so I gotta... Oh, no, this way. Look, he popped the Bumblebito. And there's all kinds of beans coming out. Look at all those jelly beans. And chili beans. And black beans. Then all the doggies burst into song. Yippee, yippee, yippito! Our hero is El Skippyjo. He's the dog of our dreams who delivered the beans, and now we can make our burritos. Oh, look at that. They're so excited. But back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from Skippyjon's room that Mama Junebug Jones and the girls just had to find out what was going on. They raced down the hall to the Kitty Boo's room. Bangito, Crashito, Papito, Skippyjo, just in time to see Skippyjon's closet exploding. Then out flew Candy, Beanbag Doggies, and the Kitty Boy with his birthday piñata on his head. Skippyjon Jones, everyone cried. Hola, muchachas. Oh, no, muchachitas, he said in a muy soft voice. Mama Junebug Jones lifted up Skippyjon and covered his head with furry purry kisses. What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Pugs? She scolded. That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, Skippyjon began to bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones with a mind of my own, and I'll bounce on my bed for hours. I know I'm a cat, but forget about that. Say good night, Skippyjon Jones, called his mama. Buenas noches, mis amigos, said Skippyjon Jones. And that is the end of Skippyjon Jones #1. And Izzy loved it, didn't you, Izzy? And we're going to be reading Skippyjon Jones. Let me show you the other two. In Mummy Trouble. This is a good one. And Skippyjon Jones in the doghouse. He's in trouble in this one. So I'll be reading those to you this week. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that story. Talk to you later.